Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I mean to Mimi's YouTube channel.
I'm at Mom's and we are gonna put this little table together for her that she ordered, and then I'm gonna clean some carpet because I want to clean some carpet. And then she's gonna empty her closet out, and I'm gonna hang a rod because she wants a separate rod for her dresses so that it's long enough that they don't drag the floor. So that's what we're gonna do.
You have like 8 burgers.
Oh, that's fat.
Let me see. You probably ate.
I was probably taking one to all my kids, feeding my little ducklings.
No, you wasn't fat, but like
I didn't have
what you ate
wrinkles.
was fat.
That was me.
Did you just
without
eat
wrinkles?
and never...
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time.
As I was putting the shelf together for my mom, she found some of her old cross-stitching books in her closet. She was cleaning out a space for me to hang this rod, so I was just looking through some of that. A lot of it's dated. You can get on Etsy and buy patterns, and they're like $2 or $3. They're super cheap, but they look really neat, like super modern. You know, they've come a long way. I thought cross-stitching was a thing of the past, but there is a lot of different things you can do on there. It's really neat. There is one of Neyland Stadium, and I told Heather, I was like, you should do that one. She was like, I don't know, that looks super hard, but it was really neat. But all the girls were here except Kennedy, and we were just putting this little table together for my mom to sit next to her little spot there on the love seat, kind of in between those two, the love seat and the couch. So anyway, we got that put together. I'm not sure how much this cost. I do know she ordered it from Walmart, and it was super cute once it was together. It's just small, something basic, and it serves the purpose.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why? Why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Forever high, low, always been the bad one, riding just to feel light, screaming, dreaming, feeding fire. We've got that something, hearts on fire, I'm dripping, tripping on your pale lights, me and you forever blind. You drive me crazy, baby, oh, you make the moon blue, baby, I'm yours. Yeah, you breathe fire, baby, oh, you make me howl, yeah, baby, I'm yours. Stay forever wild, young until the end, swaying on the edge. Stay forever fire, burn me to my core, babe, we're made of gold.
So you guys know that my mom is a pack rat, and she has everything that she's ever bought or been given since like 1970, for real. But she is starting to declutter. So her closet is packed full, and she said there's things that she's had in there for years and years and years and never worn. So her and Dad both were going through their clothes, and I think it was just easier for them to do that with someone kind of helping them or nudging them to do it. I know that she's tired of it taking up all the space and not having the room that she could have, but I also think that it's easier when you have somebody encouraging you and, kind of helping you. Not that I really helped to go through their clothes, but I hung a new rod in there so she could have a tall rod just for dresses, because she has a double rod. So if she hangs dresses, they, hit the rod underneath it, if that makes sense. But I also put a shelf above their door to their closet. So when you walk in, there's a shelf above your head just for storage. But she does have so much she needs to go through. And I know she's overwhelmed. I would be. I'm overwhelmed at the amount of stuff I have. And I've decluttered a bunch. But I do get, people get discouraged. People need help. People need encouragement. And some people just thrive in chaos with a lot of things. It makes them feel secure. I think my parents came from a generation that if they bought something, they struggled to purchase it. So they don't want to just throw it out, because what if they need it again and then they don't have the means to buy it again, if that makes sense. I think that might be some of it, because my mom and dad struggled. I was raised with what I needed for sure, a lot of things that I wanted, and I know they did without to give me that. But when you struggle to buy things and when you struggle to make it, I think it's a lot harder to just let go of things that you've struggled so hard to get.
Oh, stay forever wild, young until the end, swaying on the edge. Stay forever fire, burn me to my core, babe, we're made of gold. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah.
So my dad had this big long board, and that's what they were going to make their shelf out of. They also had some contact paper, and they just wanted that over it just because the board had some bad places. Not really bad places, but it had spots on it, just different. It's old. It's used. So I was like, sure. So we just wrapped that all the way around it. It wasn't perfect. There's wrinkles. I mean, it's just above their closet. Nobody's going to see it anyway. It would have been fine just the way it was. But they had this paper and they just wanted to go ahead and use it up. So we used that on this. And then I did put 2 more brackets up. I know I showed you guys me hanging 2, but there's 2 more on the very ends of this. So like from one end to the other of their closet. It's not a ton of space, but it's wasted space. So why not use it, right? When you are cram-packed from one end to the other, start utilizing tall spaces. So I'm back home at this point, and I'm just going to pick this kitchen up real quick. I think Allison had loaded the dishwasher the night before. She has been cleaning the kitchen a lot at night, like putting supper, like leftovers in the fridge, and then putting everything in the sink or dishwasher, wiping the counters down, things like that. And I appreciate that. That's a big help. She's like, you want me to clean the kitchen for you? And I'm like, what are you wanting? Like, sure, but like, why? She's like, I just kind of enjoy doing it. And can I mop the floor? Because she loves using that narwhal. And I was like, well, sure. So she's been wearing it out. I asked her one night, I was like, can I film you? And she was like, yeah. And then by the time I was fixing to get the camera and everything else, she was like, let's just don't. So I was like, that's fine. If she doesn't want to be filmed, I'll never film her. Absolutely. I won't film her if she says no. So she wasn't feeling it by the time I got my camera out, so I didn't film it. But I'm cleaning the fridge out, not just like take everything out and clean, but just kind of spot cleaning. We had something that had spilled on a few shelves, and I was wiping all of that out and just putting some things in the fridge. But there was some things that had been in there several days and I knew needed to come out. So just a little bit of a clean.
Knows what we got but us, but us. Let them keep talking, let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. Let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. I feel so alive when I'm with you. I'm on flight mode, you move me inside, yeah. Then we get disturbed. So many people let me know I should bounce from your world, yeah. Yeah.
I had put some pork in the slow cooker and put some barbecue sauce in that, and we made barbecue sandwiches with it like 2 nights before this. So I wanted to get that in a Ziploc and throw that in the freezer, and then we actually ate that last night for supper, so we got to eat that twice. And then I just wanted to wipe down the counters and, you know, just give it a little quick clean. Like I said, the kitchen wasn't too bad because Allison had helped, and that's always nice for somebody to jump in and help. Sometimes I feel like I'm left with a mess because it's my job. Like they look at it like, oh, that'll give her content. And, you know, I never want my kids, especially, to feel like that or to take advantage of that. But sometimes I will say it's my own fault, and I'll say, leave that. I want to use it for content. I want to, you know, film doing that. And then the next day when it rolls around, I'm like, oh, like, I wish I hadn't said that. So always laundry to do for sure. But then our stairs always stay piled up. And it's me. I'm the world's worst to like have Kennedy's towels that she takes back to college with her. I'll have those clean and I'll throw them on her steps, not just in the closet, because I don't want them to get mixed up. She needs to take those back. And then I had threw her little throw blanket on the stairs. It's like electric heated. So, and then there were like Allison's shoes, my shoes. There were just things that didn't belong. Like if I'm mopping and there's shoes on the floor or something, I'll throw them on the stairs just to have that floor space. Yeah, so a lot of it is my own doing. But Flash had stayed upstairs with her one night and he got sick, and I wanted to clean her carpet. He also got sick on these stairs, and we just cleaned it just with like, you know, spot cleaned it. But I wanted to get the carpet cleaner and clean these stairs too. And I'm just going to go ahead and forewarn you, that is the hardest thing I've ever done. My arms felt like jello when I was done because I was trying to hold that carpet cleaner and carpet clean with the attachment as well. And it was just a job doing that. I really should have had Heather helping me, like at least hold the vacuum, but she was upstairs playing with Lakely, so yeah. But anyway, these stairs desperately needed vacuum for sure, and then carpet cleaned because they get neglected a lot.
Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here, and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid, and I know you haven't noticed. You know. from the first time I saw ya. You were not like the others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning. A new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty need. A different side of me, yeah. No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. Like someone pretty need. A different side of me, yeah.
Alden had gotten the part in for my camera, so I was just filming a little clip of that, just showing you guys where it was broken at, and it is so good now. I swear it feels better than it did when it was new. The screws are tiny and they're bad to come loose, and I keep those tightened like with those little tiny screwdrivers, but they do come loose a lot. But it was just broken, like the frame was snapped. So it is good as new, and I'm so excited. I like the camera on my phone, I really do, but sometimes it's hard to film with your phone, especially when your kids are needing you and you get a message or a call, and it's just hard. Sometimes you just depend so much on your phone and you don't really realize how much you depend and you use your phone until you're trying to film with it. So I really do like my camera, and I'm glad it's fixed. But Lakely was wanting to help me carpet clean these stairs, and then she's seen that Heather had Kennedy's home run basket like with all her balls in it, so she was so excited to see those she wanted to go up and play with her.
Saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, took away my loneliness.
I really like this carpet cleaner, and it does a really good job, but I can see where the little spot cleaners would be so much easier for this, just like one that you carry. They almost look like a shop vac is what it reminds me of, but that would be so much easier on stairs. That's probably why these get done maybe 2 times a year, 3 times a year. But anyway, they got done, so that's all that matters, and it probably was good for my body, give me a little workout. I just got back from my dad's, and I dug up 2 blackberry sprouts that he had for me, and I thought I was going to go into like cardiac arrest. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. I'm so out of shape. Like, I'm rethinking this whole garden thing this year. But it's just funny how you get out of the habit of doing something like that, and your body gets so out of shape. So definitely need to work on my, whole body.
What you brought, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, you're making me wholehearted turned everything around. I will always remember it, how you got me off the battleground, how you got me off the battleground. Yeah, you took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I think I've blown it, I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside. Ooh, my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how. 'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
I cleaned off our catch-all table. It's an art table. It's a workbench. It's a table to eat at. It's just all the things. So I sprayed some Lysol on that and cleaned it good. Then I flipped the chairs up on the table. I used to do this a lot, but since Lakely is around and moving now, I don't like to do that because I'm afraid she'll come in and I'll forget and she might like pull one off on her because they're really heavy, but she wasn't going to be here on this day. So I went ahead and flipped those chairs up on the table. And as I did that, I noticed that the bottoms had dog hair all over them. And I was like, oh, Lord, you don't even think about that. Like, I didn't even really think about the bottom of my chairs being dirty. So cleaned the legs off, like the bottom of those. And then we were going to do the floors. So while the carpet cleaner was out, I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and clean this rug because Lexi and Allison had stopped at Taco Bell and got a bean burrito for Lakely one day. And I just pinched off like the end of it and it had, not a whole lot of stuff in it. But somehow she still managed to get it on my rug. And normally she does sit in her high chair and eat. But we were all just kind of sitting around and I just let her eat out of her high chair and she got it on my rug. So that's just like one of the many things that was on this rug. It wasn't all her for sure. But I just wanted to go ahead and do it. If I've got the carpet cleaner in the house, I like to do as much as I can, as many rooms as I can, just because I'm bad to just let it sit in the garage and I don't get it and bring it in. It's just heavy and you have to drag it up the steps and all that. So anyway, no excuse. I should do it more often for sure, but I do not. How often do you guys clean your carpet if you have carpet or a rug? I feel like carpet is like a pastime, really. We have carpet in our bedrooms and I love carpet because it's warm and it's cozy and it's not slick, but I know a lot of people prefer hardwood and I think hardwood is very pretty, but I love carpet.
I'll be worried. You said it was nothing, but I know you get buried. The sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I hear me. Yeah, nothing else in between. Yeah, try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen. We don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk. I know you have your reasons to yell at me tonight, baby. Can we see this as a lesson? loving, babe. When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear when I hear me. Yeah, nothing else in between. Yeah, try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. Don't ask me to leave.
We pulled out all of the random things that we could see out from under the couch. We got Lakely some plastic Easter eggs, and she has those all over the place, but I honestly think it's because the cats have swatted them up under the couch and they've just kind of laid there and we've forgotten about them. But there still is a few behind the couch that we couldn't reach that we need to get out, like behind the couch in between the wall and the couch, but we do need to get those out. I was trying some different angles. I was filming with my phone and my camera, so I was trying to get some different angles for you guys, kind of show you both sides of it.
But we don't listen when we talk.
This is the cross stitch Heather has been working on. It's kind of, is it like Nashville with the guitar, orange, black, white, gray, that kind of thing? Then I've just got a little bit of the water, a little bit of the sky, and then grass, water, and the dock, and that's it. So that's almost done. This one, how it's fixed. See, when you turn it up, it don't like turn upside down and stuff. So I bought my, what is it, iPhone 16 Pro Max for the camera quality, but my lens, now I need a new lens. My lens thing was down. Okay, so I bought that for the camera and I do like it. It is really good, but I'm gonna test it out. And I did get my camera fixed and it works amazing. It's like better than before, except my lens. My, what is that thing called? Shutter. The thing that closes to protect your lens doesn't close. It'll close a little, and then when you turn it back on, it'll like won't open up. So you've got to like pop it up with your finger every single time, and then you get a smudge mark on your camera. So then you gotta, it's a whole ordeal. Anyway, but the thing about this is when I airdrop this to my MacBook, it takes forever, seems like. Okay, that's sent. So my camera is fixed. You can close it and shut it, and I've not been able to shut it since Debbie and Jim's. I think it was Debbie and Jim's when I tore that part up. No, it was at the pool. It was at the pool. Yeah, I think Emma was here. And but it has spray paint all over it. Okay, so it's spray painted. And when you go to close the lens, like I said, it won't shut all the way. It's just, but I do like my camera. I like both. I like having the option for both. But I'm gonna put them side by side while I'm cleaning this carpet, and I wanna like show you guys, which one am I supposed to be talking to? Okay, so, so I'm gonna put these side by side, and I'm gonna carpet clean, and I'm gonna see which, like the difference in the quality. You know what I mean? Okay. And the one thing I don't like about the camera is it'll go out of focus sometimes and you don't realize it, and it's just blurry for days, and it sucks.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers.
Okay, so you guys tell me which one was better, camera or phone. And Flashy is at the door wanting in, but he's gonna have to stay on the porch long enough for me to get this rug done, and then I promise I'll bring him in. We don't neglect our puppy, do we? No. I mean, sometimes I'd like to put him on Craigslist, like $20, come get him, and we'll give you the $20. Just kidding. I would not do that. Kinda.
Make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging and the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it?
I told Allison I was going to make some carpet lines. Do not get up and walk on this carpet. And then she did. She forgot. But it was okay. It's fun. I told Hunter, I said, I love carpet lines. Is it the same for guys? Like when you mow, how it makes lines? He said, yeah. It was kind of the same thing. So anyway. But those carpet lines are so satisfying. But I'm going to include a little bit of volleyball, just like 5 minutes, just Allison's hits, highlights, all that, just so she'll have that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it?
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, 'cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute, had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real, I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last deal. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, 'cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin'.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. don't have a clue.